In this video, I'm covering all things Facebook video monetization. What is it? How does it work? How do you get access to it? How can you make money on Facebook beyond the tools they offer? And the steps to help you do just that. So be sure to stick around to the end. Let's go. Hey, I'm Daniel and welcome to Uscreen, the best place for anyone to learn how to start a successful business around monetizing their videos online. When you think of making money from your videos, there's a good chance that Facebook is not one of the first few platforms that comes to mind. But believe it or not, they've stepped into the game of helping creators earn money from their content, and they're rapidly stepping things up to offer more features and incentives for creators. In fact, from 2019 to 2020, the number of content creators earning $10,000 plus per month grew 88%, and content creators earning $1,000 a month grew 94%. Video ad payouts have grown over 55% in the last 2 years on the platform. The UFC is able to generate millions of dollars annually on Facebook via in-stream ads on their videos. Sketch comedy actor Adam W. made more than $1 million last year with videos generating tens of millions of views according to TubeFilter. Global video ad revenue on Facebook is projected to reach $9.6 billion this year. When you factor in that Facebook videos earn more than 4 billion views daily, it's easy to see why you might want to get in on the action. If you're interested in learning more about how this is possible, be sure to watch to the end of this video. Facebook's monetization standards are broken down into 3 sets of rules that include community standards, partner monetization policies, and content monetization policies, and you need to be in compliance with each of these. The best resources for these policies will always be Facebook themselves as they modify and update things. But at the time of making this video, here's an example of what that looks like. Partner monetization policies include create content on an eligible surface, like public content on Facebook pages, events, and groups, reside in an eligible country, follow Facebook community standards, follow Facebook content monetization policies, share authentic content, it can't get flagged as misinformation or false news, share original content, monetize authentic engagement, follow their payment terms, follow pages, groups, and event terms, develop an established presence, which means have an established presence for at least 90 days and a sufficient follower base, follow rules for politicians and governments, you can't be a politician and monetize, and only connect entities that follow their policies. And that's just one of the sets of rules you have to follow. For most people, these rules and guidelines will be relatively intuitive, but you should still spend the time to be familiar with the rules of any platform that you want to use. In-stream ads help video creators and publishers earn money by including short ads before, during, or after their content, just like you're used to seeing on other platforms like YouTube. You can manage them on Facebook in Creator Studio. Ads can be placed in specific videos or enabled for all videos on a Facebook page. To include ads in your on-demand videos, you have to have at least 10,000 followers, 600,000 total minutes viewed in the last 60 days, and at least 5 active videos. Videos have to play for at least 60 seconds to be able to insert ads, so your earnings rely on people watching the video for at least that long. It's worth noting that Facebook is constantly updating and revising things when it comes to monetization. For example, you can now insert minimally interruptive ads at 30 seconds for 1-minute videos, and for videos 3 minutes or longer, you can now show an ad 45 seconds into the video. You can also use in-stream ads for live streams, but to be eligible, you must have 60,000 live minutes viewed in the last 60 days. Your earnings are based on every 1,000 times your video with in-stream ads is viewed for longer than a minute. So keep that in mind when considering Facebook for monetizing your content. Brand Collabs Manager is a tool that is offered by Facebook, which helps brands and creators find, learn more about each other, and connect with one another. This centers around your creator portfolio, which is where brands go to learn about your page, your audience, and the types of content you post. You get to create your portfolio to help you stand out, be discovered, and matched with brands looking for creators like you. Partnering with a brand could result in having them boost your post for a project, adding a custom call to action button to a post for a project, or even allowing brands to create branded content ads on behalf of your creator account for the duration of a project. There are currently over 1 million active fan subscriptions to content creators on Facebook. Fan subscriptions allow dedicated audiences to support the pages they love with monthly recurring payments. Supporters are rewarded with perks like exclusive content, behind-the-scenes access, access to your content catalog or library, exclusive live videos, discounts, personal interactions, or a supporter badge. Currently, this feature has limited availability for creators based on the country you live in, but the list is growing rapidly. To be eligible, you have to have 10,000 followers or 250 plus return viewers and either 50,000 post engagements or 180,000 watch minutes in the last 60 days. And here's the wild part. For transactions made on the web, you actually receive 100% of the price that supporters pay after taxes and fees. And for transactions on mobile devices through Apple or Google, you'll receive 70% of the price supporters pay because mobile providers take 30% of revenue for in-app purchases after taxes and fees. Facebook has publicly said they will not collect any revenue share from this product through at least August of 2021. Stars are a feature that allow you to monetize your live videos. Viewers can buy stars and send them to you while you're live or on past live videos that had stars enabled. For every star you receive, Facebook will pay you 1 cent. This is almost identical to Twitch Bits if you're familiar with that platform. It's a way for viewers to celebrate you as a creator. People rarely give you just 1 star at a time, but rather 100, 1,000, or more. Over the past 6 months, people sent video and gaming creators an average of 1 billion stars per month, which is equal to about $10 million per month. Comments sent with stars visually stand out and are pinned inside the live player for viewers to see them. Facebook is currently testing out stars for video on demand use as well, so you could earn stars from videos even when you're not live. This is a way of monetizing your live online events through a one-time access charge that's collected when guests register to attend. You can create your event, charge people to attend, promote it to your audience and customers, and host it all in one place. Guests will be able to watch through the Facebook event page on their phone, tablet, computer, or through the Facebook TV app. To be eligible, you have to be in compliance with Facebook's policies as well as Apple and Google's monetization guidelines. And again, for this feature, Facebook will not collect any revenue share through at least August of 2021. Monetizing with Facebook is great. Just like we encourage people to make money on YouTube, if you have the presence and audience on Facebook to be able to monetize your content, then you should definitely do it. But it should be considered a supplemental income stream rather than a primary source. Monetizing beyond Facebook is the best way to position yourself for long-term success. When you monetize beyond Facebook, you take control of your business, your audience, and your revenue. With your own platform, you own your audience and you can take that with you wherever you go. We can't overstate the importance of owning your audience, and building an email list is the best place to start. You can lose your audience at any time, or Facebook could shadow ban you or even prevent people from seeing your content. You should respect the rules and guidelines of the platform because it's their playing field, but you can never be too careful. Building your own video streaming site means you have the potential to scale significantly without exponentially increasing your workload. Not to mention, you can continue monetizing on Facebook as a supplemental stream of income. Another great benefit of having your own streaming site and monetizing beyond Facebook is that you don't have to worry about changing revenue splits. Twitch and YouTube take cuts ranging from 30 to 50% of revenue for given features, and it's reasonable to expect Facebook's policies to reflect something similar in the days ahead. Now I'm going to walk you through a few ways you can monetize beyond Facebook, so I'll start with the best option first. Facebook gives you access to billions of people on their platform. It's a great place to build an audience and maybe even generate some revenue in the process, but it would be unwise to put all of your eggs in the Facebook basket. Facebook's algorithm is constantly changing. Not to mention your pages have almost no organic reach at this point. According to Hootsuite, on Facebook, the average reach of an organic page post hovers around 5.2%. That means roughly 1 in every 19 fans sees the page's non-promoted content. Zuckerberg is undoubtedly an alien, and you're better off owning your audience and being in control of your own destiny. You don't own your audience on Facebook. When they inevitably make an update to the platform and algorithms or decide to demonetize or deplatform you, you need to have a backup plan and a way to stay in touch with your audience. Your own video streaming website eliminates all of that risk. Facebook is a great place to build your audience, provide value, and generate interest in your video streaming website. With your own platform, you own your audience, you set your prices, and you keep almost all of your revenue without ever having to worry about changing revenue splits. A great example is Yoga with Adriene. She has over 700,000 followers on Facebook and an even larger following on YouTube. But rather than just relying on the monetization features offered by those platforms, she chose to have her own video streaming website, and Facebook helps her build her audience, engage with them, and then share about her paid platform, which continues to grow every single day as a result. Anyone on Facebook can accept donations regardless of their partner status by simply picking a service to accept payments, make the donation link easily accessible for your audience, and let people know about it. Because this isn't a feature offered directly by Facebook, they won't take a cut, and the only fees you'll pay are associated with transaction fees. You can use PayPal or something like buymeacoffee.com that allows you to fund your work without having to stitch together multiple apps. Some creators offer extra incentives for donations, similar to what you might see on a platform like Patreon. You'll be surprised by how many people are eager to support their favorite creators online, and donations enable people to do just that. Any sponsorship deals you arrange directly with a partner can be implemented on your own without involvement from Facebook. You can seek sponsors for both your on-demand videos and your live streams. Payments will vary depending on the company, their target audience, and your demographics and analytics. But one important thing to note is that all sponsored content has to be declared as such. Adding a disclaimer in the description is a great way to do that, as well as mentioning it in your videos. Better to be safe than end up in legal trouble. Merchandise is another popular way to monetize your brand. Facebook doesn't have any built-in merchandise options, but that shouldn't stop you from exploring this option. There are a number of print-on-demand services like Sellfy and Spring, formerly known as Teespring, that make this process easy for you. They handle warehousing, fulfillment, refunds, customer service, inventory management, and creator payment. You just have to design your merchandise or work with a designer to create items based on what's available in the catalogs, like t-shirts, hats, or mugs. Whenever something sells, you split the revenue with Sellfy or Spring. If you ever mention or recommend gear, courses, or services of any kind in any of your content on Facebook, you should consider including affiliate links. You can do this with videos, live streams, and even text posts. Sharing affiliate links to things you actually recommend allows your audience to use those links to support you while also benefiting from your recommendations. The revenue might not be much to start, but affiliate revenue can add up quickly, and even $1 is better than zero. Uscreen was built for video content creators just like you. It offers all the features you need to grow a successful membership platform online. Click the link right here next to my head and let us show you around so you can see for yourself how easy it is to get your membership platform ready to roll. And if you enjoyed this video, would you do me a huge favor and hit those like and subscribe buttons below? Thanks for watching. I'll see you out there.